Ladies and gentlemen, all I can say is May 19th.
There are only three things certain in life: death, taxes, and Charlotte Flair. She is inevitable.
An entrance fit for a queen. The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
You gotta hand it to Charlotte, man. She knows exactly what it takes to succeed in the WWE.
One of the original 4 horsewomen, Charlotte really changed what it meant to be a female superstar.
Check her out, man. She was born and bred to be a superstar. It's literally in her DNA.
Holding the record for the most women's titles in history, she's always been an elite caliber competitor.
Already had a Hall of Fame career, man, and she's nowhere near the end of it.
Charlotte just has this unbelievable mix of strength, speed, and athleticism.
Oh, you're absolutely right, Cole. Once Flair takes her opponents to school, it's usually over.
We've seen Charlotte is just obsessed with championship gold and cementing her legacy.
And that is why she is the top name in the game. Little Miss Bliss has arrived.
And her partner from Columbus, Ohio, Alexa Bliss.
Oh, I gotta say it. Alexa Bliss creeps me out. That smile, those eyes, something's not right about all this, man.
I think that's exactly what Alexa Bliss wants. Bliss wants her competition feeling unsettled before she even gets to the ring.
All 5 feet of fury is looking fired up right here, man.
Here comes Asuka and Kairi Sane.
2 dangerous competitors, even more dangerous together. And their opponents, the ECW World Women's Champions, Asuka and Kairi Sane, the Kabuki Warriors.
The Kabuki Warriors may dance on their way to the ring, but trust me, once the bell rings, Asuka and Kairi are both about as vicious as they come. Both of these warriors are all-time great singles competitors who are even more dangerous as a team.
Get involved with ECW's Women's Champion Asuka here tonight on Monday Night Raw.
When they work in tandem, there is no
Kairi Sane
more
has never seen the
destructive than the
Kabuki Warriors
Kabuki
match in
Warriors.
quite some time. They were trying to make some moves again. Women's tag team.
Somehow the Kabuki Warriors are even more dangerous now than they've ever been. And considering how dangerous we've known both Asuka and Kairi Sane to be, both collectively and individually, That's saying a lot.
Yeah, Asuka's always had a vicious streak, but she's unlocked something in Kairi as well. The Kabuki Warriors are a dangerous, devastating duo. Guys, Tampa has such a rich history, and I know the competitors here tonight will do everything in their power to live up to that legacy.
Set up in the corner. What is coming next?
She was still on good. We just found out recently that she is the second member of the league alongside Sid.
Nice reversal.
Slammed with a purpose.
Alexa Bliss comes in off the tag.
Out of the blue, Bliss gets countered. See a double after that one.
Caught that and reversed it. Legs caught.
Dueling reversals. Gets underneath and into the arm drag.
Taking advantage with a clubbing blow.
Oh, back going for the cover.
She breaks the count quick.
Incredible. She kicks out before the two at this point.
From the middle rope.
Landing straight on the knees. Not the intended outcome.
Elbow to the face.
Caught him with an elbow. All the way to the floor. Oh, what a way to shatter up. Climb to the top rope here. Here we go.
Oh, and that mistake could change the complexion of this match.
Side headlock applied.
Oh, and a right hand for good measure.
Rearranging the facial features just like that.
Ah, barbaric amount of stops.
Oh, man, that's like death by 1,000 cuts.
Right on the jaw. Wait a minute.
Stretching that shoulder.
An injured shoulder puts you below square one. This is a smart strategy here.
The damage is starting to affect her.
Recompenses out in Asuka coming through here. Some well-timed defense on her part. Backing her into that corner now.
Oh, big double axe handoff. Working in perfect harmony. And I gotta say, the results speak for themselves. Nice tag there. Oh, delivers a big shot to the gut.
Putting up a united front as this match continues.
Scoop slam. Bliss way up high.
Able to get the tag.
Nice running crossbody. They are fading off the WWE fans, now pinning the arm down, and stop right in the head.
I'm not entirely sure if a mud hole was just stopped there, but I'm at least certain the stops were effective as some sort of bodily restructuring.
Took it high risk, but was off the mark.
Sent into the corner. Brilliant. Right in the back of the knee. Now Bliss is being dismantled.
Bliss is being kept in check.
Oh, clothesline. Can she do it here? She powers out immediately there.
Completely powered out of that pin attempt. Punctuating it all with one last stop.
You gotta wonder if there's more animosity in this match than we previously thought.
Disrupts the attack with an elbow straight to the mouth.
She's being set up.
Picture perfect sidewalk slam. And makes the tag to her partner.
Boom. That puts her on the offensive. Hammered down with a reverse DDT. He lost some of her stamina at this stage.
This deep into a match, when you're this worn out, you really want to make the tap. Asuka with her opponent defenseless.
Cover. We have a cover.
There's two. Charlotte turns it around.
Gets answered with a stiff knee.
Asuka with the Asuka lock. Submission hold. Nowhere to go. Just wrenching away here.
She's got to fit. No one's ready.
And here's another quick look at those superstars in action in that tag team battle.
Here are your winners, Asuka and Kairi Sane, the Kabuki Warriors.
An emphatic victory for your winners. An impressive effort from this duo.
Maybe a little hyperbolic, but these two performed like they're born to be a tag team. If they stay together, watch out.
Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker, two of the biggest forces in WWE in one united front.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Vision from Cleveland, Ohio. Weighing in at 220 pounds, Logan Paul.
The entire locker room needs to take notice because Reed and Breaker have put them on notice. They now have all the power in WWE in the palms of their hands. Never has there been such power, such dominance in such a cohesive unit.
Yeah, they're united all right. They're both equally great at being backstabbing traitors.
Please, the entire world knew that these men would take the power that was rightfully theirs the moment they knew they could. There's no backstabbing involved. They'll look you right in the face when they hit you with a spear and a tsunami.
It's El Grande Americano, and he looks different.
And his opponent, from the Gulf of America, weighing in at 202 pounds, El Grande Americano!
And despite him seemingly being an invention of Chad Gable, fans across Mexico and the rest of the world are starting to cheer on El Grande Americano, probably because that's not Chad Gable under the mask anymore.
You are wrong on so many levels, Michael Cole. This man, who was never Chad Gable and is still the same guy he's been since debuting in Mexico decades ago, he's just getting more popular because the WWE Universe has slowly warmed up to El Grande Americano.
We've got Logan Paul in action here tonight.
Love him or hate him, you cannot deny that.
Hold on, and did you see that? Refusing to shake hands.
This clearly isn't going to be some friendly competition. This is going to be a fight with a winner and a loser.
Yeah, well, we already know who the loser is when it comes to congeniality.
Locks up. It's not always about raw power. Sometimes a nimble move is the most effective. That count went surprisingly far at the... Look out!
Watch out to the outside.
Throwing all caution to the wind.
And boy, did it pay off. Oh, kick right to the back. Oh, they're fighting pretty close to us now.
Meaning that's now as good a time as any for us to make ourselves scarce.
Corey, any tips for taking on an athlete in top physical condition like Logan Paul?
Well, Logan has the physical tools, but his in-ring skills are still a work in progress. I'd reach deep into my bag and try to take this match in a more technical direction. Then Paul...
Watch out!
catches the clothesline.
Oh, what a Spanish fly! Great counter. He's going up.
From the top.
Taking a flight to nowhere.
Well, if you're going to be done like that, you better be just as tough.
I don't know if anyone is that tough. Logan is sustaining the attack.
Paul's doing a great job remaining engaged with the opposition.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now. Americano saw what was coming. Right to the face.
And he's going to use this moment to regroup, to get his mind right before re-entering the fray.
What a hook. Oh, what a response. El Grande showing he's not out of it.
But El Grande still has more to do to get this fully in his favor.
Taking off from the ropes. And the manager is searching under the ring. He ought to be looking for something nefarious down there.
He lands hard, using the arm like a billy club.
Just disrespecting their fallen opponent. And an elbow drop to follow.
Escaping escaped just in time.
He forces a break before the count of 2.
Not even a 2 count. He's still holding strong here.
And Paul caught by surprise.
Look at this. Counter.
Oh, no. Trapping the arm. Vicious stomps to the hand. Putting the boots to an opponent will take the fight out of them in a hurry.
He's getting into dangerous waters here.
This is the moment where the wheat is separated from the chaff. Knee strike connects.
And Americano is continually on the defensive.
Grande has to exhibit some resiliency now.
And Americano needed that one badly.
Yeah, Americano able to momentarily stop the damage, but will he also gain command of this match?
Putting some serious wear and tear on that leg.
Usually, the leg bone connected to the knee bone. But right now, I'm not sure the leg bone is connected.
And shoulders down, this might do it. Kick out.
What a match. These men have given everything they have and more.
Right makes the count. Not even a 1 count. Logan Paul sending a message. Ascending the ropes.
Logan!
Nothing Americano can do now.
2. Logan Paul picks up the victory in an impressive fashion. How about another look at some of the highlights?
Here is your winner, Logan Paul.
An emphatic win from Logan Paul.
El Grande Americano has been in this business a long time. One misstep will not throw him off.
Here comes trouble. The Judgment Day has arrived.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring at a combined weight of 385 pounds, Finn Balor and JD McDonough, the Judgment Day.
The Judgment Day very adamant that there are no cracks in the group.
There's always some friction, Cole, but Judgment Day still has a strong bond.
Bonded by juvenile attitudes and a packed mentality, the Judgment Day can't seem to do anything without cheating.
This group has all the talent in the ring to get it done, man. They're working smarter, not harder.
Yeah, but Judgment Day isn't exactly the smartest bunch. Well, the New Day.
Yeah, no more pancakes, no more bootios, no more music, no more fun.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 417 pounds, Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston, the New Day.
Well, you know, New Day says that they dropped the dead weight. Ask Kofi and Woods, they say thank God for the New Day.
Oh, Big E was like an albatross around their neck. It's not a popular move for the masses, but in terms of success, it's worked. They found a common enemy, and what they didn't realize for way too long was that common enemy was Big E.
As one half of a Hall of Fame tag team, trust me when I say, man, you and your partner need to know when it's time to change with the times. And you have to do it together, man. Kofi and Xavier knew when to adapt, and that's why they're the greatest team of this generation, man. Like they always say, the Judgment Day runs WWE. Judgment Day, one of these teams that does what they want, when they want, and they don't give a damn if you like it. Sort of like DX, sort of like the NWO. Yet, for some reason, people want to give Judgment Day flack while they praise others for doing the same thing. Make it make sense.
Shockingly, you sort of have a point. The difference is the Judgment Day, for as talented as the whole crew is, hasn't earned that type of praise. At least, not yet.
But the New Day is still the New Day, whether you like it or not. They're still that top team here in WWE. And Woods and Kingston are still those workhorses in the ring. They're not clapping anymore, and they're not dancing or rapping, but they're still putting that work in.
Sure, whenever they're not trying to get out of matches and making up ridiculous petitions.
Kingston is putting his opponent on notice.
Kofi turns it around. Every challenge being answered with another. Drop toe hold. Taunting their opponent. And retaliates with a counter.
Forcefully sent into the corner of the ring.
Oh, big punch to an exposed stomach.
Talk about being on the same page. They were on the same sentence with that fine piece of work. Sweeps the ball.
Someone's coming. Got out of Rollins' way.
Heinous chop that was.
Kofi got countered there.
Punch.
Stops that offense. He's able to dodge that. Picture perfect drop kick. Bullseye with the drop kick. The pressure got to Balor there. We'll see if he can rally.
Kingston causing damage, causing harm.
Finn turns it around.
And he is directed into the corner.
One step ahead there. What a kick.
something. Boom, right across the small of the back. Brutal stomp to the body. And followed up by another to the chest. This type of defeat will force the Judgment Day to strike back. There will be severe repercussions with devastating impact.
The damn Dudleys at it again.
Oh, baby, we are about to get extreme.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, accompanied by Devon Dudley, representing the Dudley Boys from Dudleyville, weighing in at 334 pounds, one half of the World Tag Team Champions,
the feeling, the electricity in the arena right now is unlike anything I've ever felt in quite some time. This match is going to be good. Here come the Creeds, a duo who can win on any level.
And his opponent, accompanied by Julius Creed, representing American-made from Lexington, Ohio, weighing in at 260 pounds, Brutus Creed.
Trust me, y'all. I know a lot about sibling tag teams. I was in one of the greatest in the history of this business. But the Creed brothers, man, they have a lot of promise. If they keep it up, they might be up there with the Steiner brothers and the Usos. Not quite at Harlem Heat level, but still one of the best.
Bubba Ray Dudley beginning things here.
I'm telling you, Bubba Ray Dudley is one of the toughest SOBs in the ring. It doesn't matter if you're family. It doesn't matter if you're a friend. If you're in the way of Bubba getting that W, he's going to give you a face, and then he's going to put the hurt on you, dog.
We've seen Bubba go to some extreme lengths just to prove the point. We might just see that again tonight.
And then there's Brutus Creed. This man isn't just a painfully bruising opponent. He's also a technical master.
It's not just his brute strength either. Brutus has a lot of focus on improving his game. He's always studying tape, looking for ways to get an edge on his opponent.
A clash of counters, and these superstars did their homework.
He's looking for the quick pin. And fends off the pinfall.
Testing those early waters and getting some interesting results.
Wards off that offense for Bubba.
He just saved himself there.
Tackles ruthless.
Corey, how do you approach a match against a competitor as technically sound as Brutus Creed?
I'd try to pull him out of his comfort zone. Brutus excels at traditional mat-based wrestling, so maybe get airborne. Attack with speed. Go outside what Creed's used to.
Bubba expected that one.
And there was some force on that move.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
A great display of confidence, but he doesn't want to give his opponent added motivation.
Bang! Cracked raw knuckles. We've got a double battle. This is more like a barroom brawl between...
One-on-one matchup here, of course. The man, and I figured someone was going to get involved. And that's not going to sit well.
Both managers getting involved in this matchup, an eye for an eye, and the referee is getting rid of both managers from the ringside area.
Well, great move. Make this a one-on-one match again.
Distractions gone. Let's get back to fighting.
Great job by the referee. Now, finally, we're going to have a fair fight.
Yeah, taking control of this situation, and it is game on.
He's rising back up, but doesn't look good.
Bubba Ray letting that left hand fly.
A little elbow to finish things off. Here's the pin. Just kicks out.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. He's still very much in this. Will it pay off for Bubba Ray?
Immediate cover after the impact. 2. And that's all she wrote. Let's take another look at these guys in action.
Here is your winner, Bubba Ray Dudley.
Bubba Ray Dudley earns the win.
Brutus Creed learning a valuable lesson here tonight. Raw strength and technical know-how can get you far, but they aren't the only things that factor into a match.
And here comes Natalya.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, accompanied by Akira Tozawa from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya!
Always gotta show some respect for Natalya. Show some respect for the bulk of the women's division.
A true locker room leader. Her impact on this sport is immeasurable. Definitely deserves the acknowledgement and praise.
And her opponent, accompanied by Becky Lynch, from Scottsdale, Arizona, Nikki Bella.
Oh, man, I know this competitor has a lot on their mind heading into this match.
She's such a talented competitor. Every one of her matches is better than the last.
And this one is underway with Natalya in the ring.
We're talking about a trailblazer in the women's division. A history maker, man. We're talking about the standards of the women's division. All the way from the Hart family dungeon, Natalya is a living legend. No doubt about it.
Yeah, Natalya's contributions to the women's locker room in and out of the ring are too numerous to list in one sitting. But right now, Natalya's not here to lend a helping hand. She's here to compete.
But on the flip side is the powerhouse herself, Nikki Bella. Over a lengthy and highly decorated career, Nikki proved over and over again that she is fearless. That there's no challenge she won't take on and conquer.
You do have to love Nikki's attitude. She's always been incredibly determined, and that focus has paid dividends for her in the ring.
And a slap for the exclamation point. I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage.
Got out of dodge that time.
Drop kick. Right on the money. Overwhelming offense from Nikki Bella.
And Nikki Bella have more in store.
She might need to regroup.
Yeah, Nikki.
Look out!
Suicide dive! Turning themselves into a missile.
And hitting the drop zone. Dead center. Into a monkey flip.
Hope you got your running shoes tied tight, boys. We might need to bolt out of here.
Man, what timing on that counter.
Quick thinking from her to avoid that.
As the hook looking for sliced bread.
Oh, she counters right back on Nikki. She better get back in the ring. Not much time left. Watch out!
Turns it around with awesome power.
Taking out someone with the legacy and accolades of Natalya has to be a bit daunting. How do you approach that challenge?
From the top.
Momentum as she goes for the cover.
Kicks out.
And you can tell it's getting harder for her to kick out of things like that.
Ooh, going for the cover here.
Kicks out at two.
How is there enough left in the tank to kick out there?
Oh, man. Bruising shot to the back.
Oh, drop kick connects with precision. Nikki Bella playing to the crowd.
Suicide dive!
Making a splash on the outside with a truly reckless attack.
Power slam incoming, no. Counter into an inverted DDT.
Nikki Bella got that coming.
She's been slowed down yet again.
But I don't think this is anything to panic about just yet. From the top.
Taking flight.
That had to have hurt just as much as it hurt your opponent.
No one comes out unscathed with a high-risk move like that. Flying.
Elbow drop. Good Lord.
High risk clearly providing high reward again and again. Sequence of reversals here. Both superstars clearly studied game tape ahead of time.
Target.
She's getting that tunnel vision on her opponent here. And this could be it.
Oh, she manages
she does best. Sharpshooter applied.
He just seems to be laser focused on destroying the spine and completely breaking down the back.
Yeah, laser focused on completely debilitating their opponent. That's what a hold like this is all about.
Very unique escape to fight her way out of the sharpshooter.
Got them off their feet here.
Direct shot to the...
She's going for the victory. She pops the shoulder up and one. Wow.
All measured up.
Oh, from behind. That'll give you some whiplash.
She's being derailed here.
Stamina coming into play. Could be getting a little tired.
Nikki Bella with a nice reversal.
Here we go.
Took a flight, but crashed like the jet bag.
Stopped with a stiff back elbow.
Barrel buster. Nikki showing just what it means to be a powerhouse in this division. Nikki Bella flexing her power. Nikki with the exclamation mark.
Here's two. Finally over.
Here is your winner, Nikki Bella.
And Nikki Bella walks away with the W.
Natalya won't let this loss get her down. We know that for sure.
The Fiend has returned. The face of horror in WWE. To the Fiend, that horror is actually his idea of beauty.
You never quite know what's going on in Bray Wyatt's mind. I just know that whatever it is, it's going to be violent. It's going to be brutal.
And it's going to leave a lasting impression on the WWE Universe.
You know, strip away the mind games for a second. Strip away the theatrics. Bray Wyatt is a dangerous, dangerous man in the ring.
But as the Fiend, Wyatt's on a whole other level. No mercy within the Fiend, just a desire to hurt others without an end in sight.
Just as Bray Wyatt himself evolves, the Fiend has evolved as well.
The
Macho Man, the cream of the crop in professional wrestling, Randy Savage.
And his opponent from Sarasota, Florida, weighing in at 239 pounds, Macho Man, Randy Savage.
You simply cannot take your eyes off this man, and when someone has an entrance outfit like the Macho Man's, you quite simply have to put him in the main event.
Yeah, the Macho Man is incredible. The Macho Man has survived clashes with icons and giants, a truly fearless competitor.
Because Savage understands the magnitude of the moment, and he's not sweating anybody.
The Fiend is set to get this match underway.
The Fiend is absolutely the stuff of nightmares. Otherworldly strength, barbaric stamina, and not a single shred of remorse. When you face the Fiend, you face perhaps the ultimate challenge of your in-ring career.
Shocking to say, but that's no overstatement. The Fiend has repeatedly proven that there is no attack that can slow him down for long. Once he sets his demonic gaze on you, he's relentless.
But then you got the Macho Man himself standing in the path to victory tonight. And let me tell you, Savage isn't going to make it easy. He never does.
The intensity that Randy brings into the ring is something that few people can compete with. From the bell to the bell, he goes all out. Keeping up with him is hard enough, but trying to get the win against him is nearly impossible. Turns the table.
Macho Man expected that.
So ruthless. He's able to reverse it.
Quick evasion for him there.
Relentless assault from the Macho Man.
Something tells me the Fiend enjoys some of this pain.
He's able to break through with an attack of his own.
Fiend showing its...
Look at him, put him away. One count, and he gets his shoulder up.
He needs to deal more damage before trying that again.
And Fiend gets cut off. Randy Savage connected with a good shot there. Dig it. And that's the kind of offense that can send the Fiend back into the shadows.
Yeah, Macho Man just ramped up his intensity. From the sky!
Crossbody from the top. Hit that with everything and following it with the pin.
Almost 2.5. Couldn't quite slam the door yet. And an elbow. And he goes for the pin. He gets the shoulder up at 2.
Able to break out more or less just in time.
Ripping at the eyes. And there is no return for that than just a cheap shot. Oh, the Fiend has no control here.
And this is what being relentless against the Fiend gets you.
Macho with a kick to...
Turning around into a backdrop.
And the Fiend needed that badly.
But Fiend still has to do more to get this fully in his favor. There was just no sign of holding back from them right there.
He's absorbing a lot of damage here.
Savage is the cream of the crop, and he's not going to let...
Up high!
Axe handle from the middle.
Going back to the top.
From way up high.
Randy Savage sealed the deal. I thought he was gone, man. Somehow he still got something left in the tank.
And guys, after all that, Randy Savage still hasn't closed the book on this one. And someone was coming there.
Able to avoid that one.
Oh, man.
Nice.
He'll break you up or knock you out.
And Macho Man just taunting his opponent now.
some jet fuel on that one.
The pomp and circumstance reverberating throughout this arena, courtesy of the Macho Man.
Impressive display of dominance from Savage.
Few bring the intensity like Randy Savage.
And he is busted open now. He may need medical attention and soon.
Boxer with a speed bag.
Close fist punch to the jaw. That's one way to break up a move. Chess match with counters and reversals happening here.
Randy Savage heads up.
From the top. Fiend eludes that. Just a battering strike. You can see this match has started to take a toll on their bodies, but neither of these men are giving an inch.
Savage now will tie atop the ropes.
He manages to escape just in the nick of time.
He took the worst of that impact.
This other Fiend is going to make his presence felt throughout the match.
Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Propping him up in the corner.
Great counter by Savage.
Superstars are throwing everything they've got at each other.
From the top. Well-placed punch. Ugly, but effective response.
Fiend's eyes tracking, measuring him up.
Well-placed elbow to break up the maneuver.
That's the clothesline now into a chop and a clubbing shot to the back of the neck.
Being stalked, being measured, and clueless to it all.
Turns that in his favor.
What's Macho drawing up? Textbook slam. Early Macho Man Savage.
Oh, nobody home for that one. You hope just to witness a match like this in your life, and to call it has been a true honor.
I couldn't agree more. This is why we all do what we do. From the middle rope. Splash. Two. It's all over. Randy Savage comes up big with the win.
Here is your winner, Macho Man Randy Savage.
Somehow the Fiend was defeated.
That just goes to show you that at the end of the day, the Fiend is still a man who can be defeated.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Women's World Championship.
As we get started here, let me remind everybody that the title is on the line here tonight.
Yeah, but that's just a mere formality. The way I see it, there's no way we crown a new champion tonight.
We know what they say, guys. To be the man, you have to beat the man. And she's about to face the man.
Not going to go down without the fight of her life tonight.
Corey, what do you think of the champ's chances here tonight?
I love them. I'm not like everybody else, Cole. It seems like everybody's ready to write the champ's demise, but not me.
She's on top, man, and she's looking to stay on top to keep that goal firmly in her grasp.
Becky Lynch looking like she's getting in touch with her inner Stone Cold Steve Austin, and she's set to defend the Women's World title. And there she is, Becky 2 belts. And again, only the Women's World Championship on the line tonight. World Champion here on Raw, but she's also the United States Champion on SmackDown.
Introducing the challenger from Palatka, Florida, Michelle McCool. And her opponent from Dublin, Ireland, the WWE Women's World Champion and the WWE Women's United States Champion, Becky Lynch!
That is what it's all about. What every woman claws and scratches for. The Women's World Championship.
The Women's World Championship on the line here in this matchup.
Whoever wins this one, no doubt, we're looking at the unequivocal top dog of the women's division.
Without a doubt, Corey, the top prize in the division up for grabs.
Answer after answer for each other's offense.
Whatever you can do, I can do better. Counters on top of counters.
Able to pry out and gain control around the waist.
Escapes and establishes a waistlock.
Quick pin, championship on the line. The champ with the cover. Shoulders down, championship at stake. The champ kicks out easily.
Trying to wrap up this match fast.
Back into the ring here. The waistlock, holding on tight.
Becky successfully defended
Able to get out of it and ground kick to the headlock.
Michelle from Florida, Tampa, she's from Palatka.
Merciless knee to the face.
That's Becky
She
G.
counted that into her own offense.
I feel confident that a resourceful veteran like Lynch can find success here in this match. She just needs to trust her instincts and find those perfect moments to go for high-risk, high-reward moves. She knows what she's doing.
I like what you said about trusting her instincts and being resourceful. Two things that have helped Lynch succeed in the past. Deep arm drag. And the manager is searching her away. She could only be looking for something nefarious down there.
To the sky. All the way to the outside. Putting it all on the line.
too much gas left in the tank. More damage needs to be done here. Barrage of fierce offense.
Every strike more devastating than the last. From the top.
Oh, directly to the face.
Nice plant. Champ is in agony here.
And as the damage accumulates, you really need to start being more cautious.
Oh, she has bad intentions now. Removing the turnbuckle pad.
German suplex.
Setting up for something here. Fending off a 2 count there.
Oh, yeah, this match not over yet. Still plenty left to go here.
Vince responds.
Has got the arm trapped. Looking for Lamaistar Cradle.
Not even a 1 count there.
Well, she thought she saw a chance to gain the fall, but obviously was mistaken. Referee setting the hardware aside, clearing the way for any future damage.
Straight aggression rained down with unbelievable force, and this could be their path to the title. Oh, had it scouted and met with a back elbow.
A chain of reversals here. Every motion getting cut off.
You're missing a perfectly valid pin attempt here.
Shoulder up even before a 1 count.
She wasn't even down for one.
Jessica
She's
Carr's
got
back
so
chain.
much spirit.
Look at this
Ooh.
display of power by McCool.
Face breaker. Oh.
The challenger is not holding back.
2. Kick out. The champion stays alive.
Oh, the champ is not going down easy. No way, man.
Confidence must be waning as she hits the opposition hard, but still can't get the fall.
With the greatest of ease.
And the show is taking control of this match.
Yeah, the show is really grinding the
Again, it's not
opposition.
moved since the Faith breaker. He just got hit with a diving body splash from a top rope, but is still in this match. Not giving in, not giving up
She's
that many
taking
for a
things to
championship.
ringside. Takes a lot of guts to try that again right away.
Oh, wicked kick to the lower back.
It is unbelievable what these athletes have been putting each other through. Absolutely pushing each other beyond any normal human's limits.
Trading counters and reversals back and forth.
Paying it back with the hold.
And she narrowly escapes that maneuver.
Looking lariat.
For the cover.
And the glory.
I'm not sure how wise this is, choosing to suddenly play with her food.
Ripped down into position. Lifted up. Stepping through.
Backbreaker by Michelle McCool.
Every time the Faith champion, I don't want to say Michelle McCool has just defeated Cookie Roots for the Women's World Championship.
WWE Women's World Champion, Michelle McCool.
We have a new champion, etching their name in the history books forever.
What a moment. She never lost faith in herself, and now she's leaving here carrying the gold.
The following is an open challenge and is for the World Heavyweight
It's the
Championship.
Boston is supposed to be here tonight. The guy finally defending his championship in his home state.
Check it out. Multiple titles for this guy. He's living large. He's walking out here showing
His smiling face with open hands.
some respect for the double
What's
champ.
good with you? How you doing? I don't know if you were paying attention, but it said open challenge. So I know who it is. And I don't know if you were paying attention to the tagline, but the date on this universe move is May 19th. I'm gonna just leave it at that.
Can I return in Raw?
What do you mean? You got a character that I need to download?
No one is in his league. He's got the hardware to prove it. 2 championships right there. You gotta believe that all eyes are on him.
The Rock says, just bring it. Let's see who goes one-on-one with the Great One.
That'd be enough.
Oh, yeah, a great challenger for the title.
Give me the name.
I hope we get to see.
Like I said, May 19th, his sister-in-law, quote unquote, just won the Women's World Championship from Becky Lynch. Can Kane defeat the final boss for the World Championship in our main event?
I like seeing Kane lighten up a bit, but man,
Where did you play? Xbox or PlayStation or PC?
Doesn't really matter because Community Creations is crossplay, isn't it? So, but PlayStation. We may not be able to do actual crossplay as far as gameplay, but I'm pretty sure Community Creations is everybody.
Introducing the challenger from parts unknown, weighing in at 320 pounds.
Hear my call hashtag 1SFW2K and hashtag 2 Ortiz caps lock.
Alexa Ortiz, just leave, write it in the comments. Wait, you did just write it in the comments, didn't you?
Champion and the WWE People
Alexa Ortiz.
Champion.
That's all. It's like I could just use Alexa Ortiz and look from there, right?
Just look at all the gold on the World Heavyweight title.
A glorious looking championship. The envy of all men who
When you
don't
will
possess
official join me.
I'm not joining anything. I'm downloading your character and putting it into my universe mode. So as soon as I'm done with this, which is this main event, I'm gonna go to Community Creations, download the character, test them out. If I like what I see, then I'll put them in a universe mode. I've done it before. I've had somebody come in and ask for me to download their character. The name was Annalise. I put her on my WCW Nitro roster. She's undefeated and she's the WCW Women's Champion. So, and I love that character. So hopefully this character, like, what is the actual name of your character? Because that I could probably use that as opposed to whatever it was you gave me.
The ref signaling the start of this championship contest here tonight.
There's always a heightened level of... Oh, big first.
Alexa Ortiz.
Okay, that's all I need. So it's a female. Ooh, so I'm beefing up my female roster. You have any preference of where you want to see it? I've got Raw, I've got SmackDown, I've got Nitro, Thunder, NWA Power, Ring of Honor, AAA, Impact. We got Dynamite. We got basically all the freaking sis. Sorry. Wait a minute, are you the one that gave me the Annalise character? Annalise is badass, man. I love that character. So if you know that character or relate to that character in some way, somehow, then Alexa Ortiz is going to be a star. You want me to put her?
Watching Analyze on your universe, she's so undefeated.
You can't prepare.
Yeah.
You can't
Yep.
scout.
Okay.
Talk about champions
I appreciate it.
Just think the champions
Appreciate it.
disadvantage in
Badass.
WWE.
But you from the middle rope. I've got the knees up. Saw it coming. sidesteps out of that.
Snapmare.
We saw that one coming. These two
You are subscribed, right?
Absolute masterclass.
Just how about this? How about I just surprise you?
Oh my goodness, taking all their frustrations out on the champion and doing so in the most inelegant way possible.
I don't know if my car can be undefeated.
Rock comes right back at him.
What?
Managing to evade
Oh,
it.
undefeated?
I already subscribed you.
Well, I'll be the judge of that if I, you know, or you set and everything. If I really like the character, then we don't put them to
And the pressure is about to be on
It's
now.
going to be a
As
dominant
Kane gets
push.
trapped in this hold. This is a bad spot. He's all tied up in that hold.
Testing the threshold.
And he very quickly counters. DDT. Turns it around.
That's for
Snapmare.
Annalise.
Is running in WCW Division 1.
Yeah, she's Annalise. I'm thinking, I don't know what I want to do with her because there's only so many contenders on that roster. So I don't know if I want to double her up as champion or end her streak. I feel like it's kind of too early to end her streak, though.
Prepared for a lengthy match. He's just getting started.
Actually, I think I have an idea of what I'm going to do with her now. You familiar with my character, the Archetype?
Impressive awareness from
What
him.
I'm doing with him.
What's he
Putting
putting
faction
together?
together.
Kane, the recipient of some punishment there.
Yeah, The Rock putting focus to the task at hand.
Leg drop.
Why you don't move analyze on another Raw so I can face her?
Actually, you want to do it Raw.
Shoved into the ropes and attacking the lower back.
Quick escape from danger there.
Back with counters. No one's getting their full offense in. Man, with that kind of force, Kane must be looking to offer his opponent as a sacrifice with that.
Rock now floats over.
DDT.
He's getting up now, but I think those blocks should do me.
I'm in there Raw. Yeah, this is nice. I'll be long.
Up high.
Yes, I don't think you want to should go against each other. I got other plans for the weeks that I might bring. Which is
As in the
the
corner, thinking of the next move. Each athlete finding an answer for everything thrown at them. The Big Red Machine. We might see a new champion present.
Oh, not yet. They just got their shoulder up.
Taking your opponent's best shot and still somehow finding a way to survive.
championship
That
tonight.
is the marker of a true
Even
champion.
more
And now does Kane have to find an alternative because that was a conclusion Kane is not accustomed to.
final boss.
What a barrage of stops.
And The Rock is being handled here.
Kane just can't be stopped now.
Kane taking it to the top rope.
Taking flight. You gotta be kidding me.
They just put their body on the line, and look at how it paid off. Look at that.
Absolutely unreal. Totally helpless at the moment. Lands face first.
And he's able to avoid that offense.
What a drop kick.
Nicely done, managing to save themselves there.
Some challengers in a bad way.
Until that bell rings and his arm is raised, The Rock's making it absolutely clear that he's going to keep bringing it. He's going to make some moves here or suffer the countout.
A show of confidence from The Rock.
this thing out onto the floor now.
Oh, the DDT delivered.
He catches Kane with a counter. Looks like he's coming back in. Kane turns it around. To the third. Could be thinking of high-risk offense here.
Look out. Oh, the knees at the last second.
Quick thinking to unleash the clothesline.
The Rock was expecting that.
Kane with some good timing here. And now he's going to the top rope.
Stalking from above.
King. Big blow by.
The peak of punishment there, and Kane relishing in that fact.
Kane, wait a minute, sets his opponent up. Oh, he's gonna do
Wait.
it.
Oh,
Stone.
tombstone to the final boss.
He kicked out at 10.
Oh,
We almost just had a new champion, less than a second away.
And Kane can't believe it. A long career of burying superstars with that very same move was not enough.
Shutting that down with the back elbow.
Reversals, reversals, and more reversals.
Killing assault from the big red monster.
The Rock has to devise a new plan here.
Just listen to this crowd. Every one of them is on their feet. He slipped out of the way there.
I will challenge the WWE Women's World Champion to X biceps.
And look at Kane now.
That's
Puts
who
himself up top.
the WWE Women's Champion or the Women's World Champion.
Pushing to the floor.
A bit of a
Sean McKinney for Women's World Champion. She will beat back against
Calculation could be a
WWE Women's
deciding factor in
Champion.
this match. And it could be an uphill fight for Kane now.
No doubt about it. It is
Solid
do or
deal.
die for the
cover to retain the championship.
And an effective pin.
And this is how hard you have to fight if you want it, if you want to hear those words. And
Great ducking and dodging there.
reciprocate. Rock now. Hooks it in.
Rock bottom.
And it is
Just me.
purely academic at this point as the
Damn.
His own the jawline to retain
Iowa
championship.
was May 19th.
Here is your winner.
Which one? WWE Women's Champion or Women's World Champion?
Heavyweight champion, The Rock.
What a win for the champ as he retains the title.
What a title defense for him tonight. He came in with that unshakable champion mentality.
The Rock retains in his home state.
Women's World Champion.
You're mixing it up. Women's World Champion or WWE Women's Champion. Because when you say WWE Women's World Champion, I don't know which one you're saying. It's either WWE Women's Champion, which is the SmackDown Women's Champion, or Women's World Champion, which is the Raw Champion. So basically, Raw or SmackDown.
Raw Women's World Champion.
Okay, so that means you want to face Michelle McCool because she just beat Becky Lynch. I can't let you see the lineup for the next show. That's giving up too much. Alright, so let's go do this now. Alexa Ortiz.
I really love you, universe.
Thank you, I appreciate that. I felt like I've oversaturated it because because I got all the brands on there and I'm trying to keep up, but I don't know. I think it's different from other people's.
Hashtag 1SFW2K and hashtag 2Alexei Ortiz.
All caps. Alright, gotcha. Do I really have to put the S? What is it? SF what? I don't know why it's not coming up. What's drawing?
I make it on Xbox, it can't download on PlayStation.
I'm pretty sure
SFW2K.
SFW2K. SFW2K. Alright, let's try that. Maybe not. I could have sworn they allowed us to download Xbox and PC stuff. Is that the full jar? Or should I put SFW2K Alexa Ortiz?
Hashtag 1SFW2K and hashtag 2Alexei Ortiz.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, it's not coming up. Maybe, I guess we can't download X. That's corny. That's corny as shit. I was really excited to see what this character was all about. Unfortunately, that's all the time I have.
Disappointed
Sorry I couldn't
face.
get the character. I really, like I said, I was really excited because I love the fact that y'all come in here and, you know, you're only the second person that's actually attempted to do it, but I was really looking forward to it. Hopefully, 2K27 I could have sworn they allowed us to do that shit because I swore in all the previous games they allowed us to do it. So I don't know why it's not coming up, but I gotta sign off and prepare for my next show. But I appreciate you. Um, Stay tuned.